working for you. This is Fox 2 News at
We are following some breaking news from Shelby Township after police say they found 2 men dead inside of an auto shop near Auburn and Ryan Roads. Good evening, I'm Brandon Hudson. Police tell us that they made the discovery while doing a welfare check early this afternoon. Fox 2's Lauren Edwards. She's live in Shelby Township with the very latest. Lauren, what is happening?
Brandon, I can tell you it's an active police scene out here in Shelby Township. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see for yourself what exactly is going out here. Now, you're looking at Star Auto Sales on Ryan Road near Auburn Road, and police have been out here all afternoon. Now, so has Fox 2. Fox 2 has been out here about as long as Shelby Township police have been here, and we just want you to take a look at the scene from earlier. Now, Shelby Township police tell us around 12:28 this afternoon. They were sent to Star Auto Sales, as you saw, on Ryan Road, and when police arrived, they walked inside and found 2 men dead inside the auto shop there, and they've identified them. One of them, a 48-year-old man from Clinton Township, the other one, a 40-year-old man from Shelby Township. And Shelby Township arrived, police arrived, and Utica Police and Sterling Heights Police as well. Definitely a large scene. Family and loved ones gathered everywhere. Very emotional scene as well, but also no word on a suspect. Information at this time is preliminary. No word again on a suspect, but here's what one local nearby business had to say about what they saw.
Just sitting in the lobby, you know, minding my own business, waiting for customers to walk in, obviously advertising. All I see is just cops everywhere. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? I started standing outside. Then I got one of my guys called me. He goes like, there was a shooting. I'm like, there's a shooting at that dealership. I'm like, oh, that's kind of crazy. Then I found out 2 people got shot and got killed. And I'm like, damn, well, I know one of them from back in the day. Then I had one of the police officers come up. He goes like, hey, you mind if we access the footage? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Just played back the footage for him. He seen a suspect walk this way. He told me he was wearing all black and a beanie. He matched the description. Now I just gave him the footage, and yeah, here we are now.
Again, police and detectives continuing to look for the suspect or suspects behind what happened. And we're going to continue to stay on this case and give you guys updates as we get them. Reporting live here from Shelby Township, Lauren Edwards, Fox 2 News.
Concerning situation. We appreciate you getting that video out, but we know that there's other businesses over there. There's homes over there. So are police saying that there may be a threat to the public here?
No, they're not saying anything, and they don't believe it to be a threat to the public right now. It is a very highly trafficked area, mainly a lot of businesses. Again, Ryan Road behind me, Auburn Road to my left, just a lot of businesses, a gas station, a cell phone shop over there. But as I've said before, we're going to continue to stay on this case and give you guys updates as we get them.
All right, Lauren, we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're also following some breaking news from downtown Detroit. A freighter appears to have run aground in the Detroit River. Fox 2's Dave Kinchin, he is live in downtown Detroit with a closer look at what happened. Dave, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, we're right along the riverfront here, and you can see as we pan over, this is a very large cargo ship that ran aground, according to Coast Guard authorities here, and it's been here for a little bit, I think maybe an hour or so, maybe more than that. We're told that this is a 740-foot freighter that ran aground on the river here. You can see it's the Honorable Paul J. Martin. It's a Canada Steamship Lines vessel here. This happens from time to time. I was out here maybe about a year and a half ago when another cargo ship ran aground in about the same spot. This one looks to be a bit bigger than that one. We do know that there is a crew on there. No word of any injuries right now. It appears that there is an effort to try to get out to that ship, perhaps on the other side there. There are specific regulations and policies to handle these types of things. That's all we know at this point. point again, if you're just joining us, this major cargo ship here, Canada's steamship lines vessel, perhaps that's RT Royal Honor Paul J. Martin ship out here. So anyway, we're going to see what we can find out more about this. We'll keep you updated throughout the night. Reporting live along the riverfront, Dave Kinchin, Fox 2 News.
Look, I see you're out there wearing a coat, Dave. Look, I know the weather looks a little bit nicer than earlier today. So at least there is not that bad weather that we had earlier this morning. Yeah, really. That's true. That is something to think about, and perhaps something that they're factoring in as they have maybe better conditions to go out and hopefully rescue these folks. All right, Dave, we'll check in with you later. Thank you.
Yep.
Let's turn to the weather now. We had rain to start the day, and you're looking at Detroit. You start the clouds then parted. Of course, all week we have been talking about the cold and potentially snowy weekend for Metro Detroit. And before that, more rain. We're going to track these weather changes along the way with Weather Authority Stephanie Mead. Stephanie, everyone wants to know.
Yeah.
When is that first chance to snow?
Yeah, that's the big question on everybody's mind moving forward. It will arrive this weekend. We will see some minor accumulations from that. And then also alongside with the snow, obviously comes the cold. So we have a lot to talk about. But first, let's take in the day today. We saw a kind of a rocky start, but now we're seeing a really beautiful end to it. Sunset right now over the city from the Detroit River looking back towards the city. And it's a really, really nice evening just in terms of sky conditions, but also temps too. We struggled throughout the early part of the day to make it out of the 40s. We rebounded to the upper 50s today. 57 in the city right now, 52 in Muskegon, 62 in Chicago right now, 60 degrees in Fort Wayne. So there's a lot of 60s and a lot of upper 50s. Now we do have a few showers west of us in Wisconsin, northern Illinois. We are eventually tracking out our next opportunity for some snow, potentially, that arrives on Sunday. So temps tonight will be falling through the 40s. Lows will be in the upper 30s. Let's get to that timing of the snow. So it arrives very late Saturday into early Sunday. We'll show you just how much we'll see, and if we see colder temperatures with that too in the forecast coming up. Brandon, over to you.
All right, now to the national headlines that are affecting our communities here. The latest on the uncertainty over SNAP. A judge gave the Trump administration until Friday, today, to make payments for the month of November, but today they asked a federal appeals court to block any order requiring them to spend more money than is available in a contingency fund. They're seeking to continue with making impartial SNAP payments instead. The food program was one of the first impacts of the government shutdown. Airports, they also continue to feel it too. The FAA's order to cut flights went into effect this morning. It led to delays and hundreds of cancellations all across the country. Fox News' Camille Amiri, she joins us live from Detroit Metro Airport with the latest. Camille, what are you seeing? It looks pretty calm behind you.
Well, yeah, it's kind of crowded in the way back. It's kind of quiet up here, but thankfully we haven't heard any horror stories. And we did just check the boards right before we went on live, and there's only 2 cancellations right now here at the McNamara terminal at going to Saginaw, Michigan, and Buffalo, New York. So that's good. 2 flights canceled compared to all the flights that are going on right now here at Delta. So here we have some video. Yesterday's airlines, of course, began canceling hundreds of flights, as you said, across the country. The FAA ordering them to reduce flights to the 40 busiest airports, and that of course includes right here DTW. The decision to reduce service at quote high volume markets is meant to maintain travel safety as air traffic controllers exhibit signs of strain during the shutdown, working long hours and not getting paid because of the government shutdown. Now we talked to travelers, and really they were much more concerned about the federal workers than they were themselves. Take a listen.
I don't like it. My brother's a TSA agent, so I wish they would agree to, something so that those guys can get paid.
It is a mess. That's exactly what I think about it. Is it necessary? I don't think so.
I just think about all of the people who are impacted who work at locations like this, and their lives are turned upside down. Schedules are changing, and the holidays are coming.
And with the holidays comes colder weather, and that means trying to figure out how you're going to pay your heating bills. So coming up tonight at 6, how one nonprofit organization is helping federal workers, specifically those who work at the airports, with their heating expenses. Reporting live at DTW, Camille Amiri, Fox 2 News.
Camille, look, it's good to get that perspective here. Is there any concern after people get in the air, they leave Detroit, that there may be some sort of delays or cancellations whenever they get to their destination?
Well, Well, I mean, we have seen that connecting flights. We've also seen delays, but really people, and you'll hear from more people coming up tonight at 6, but people are just kind of, we've been talking to just saying, okay, we know it might be a little bit rocky. We know we might have to reschedule. Of course, the good advice we have to travelers is always to check your flight, check the website before coming to the airport, and give yourself plenty of time. Don't rush in here at the last minute. Everyone is taxed. Everyone is stressed. These TSA guys and gals, they have been working without a paycheck for a long time, and we just ask that people bring grace and patience when they come to the airport. Brandon, back to you.
Be kind, be patient. Camila Miri, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
The top leaders in Michigan are sounding off on health care and SNAP amid the government shutdown. What the governor and Congresswoman Debbie Dingell have to say about this ongoing battle in Washington. And if you need some inspiration heading into the weekend, I want to invite you to listen to a story of Ellis Martin, how an Army veteran turned his life around from eating scraps in alleyways to cooking in his own apartment.